Welcome to I-501 Sports live broadcast of high school football. I'm Sean Wells alongside Cody Johnson. Cody, tonight's match is Moses Lake hosting Wenatchee, two teams with the same records in conference, 6-5. What should we expect from these two teams?
You know, it's going to be a close volleyball match tonight, I think. You got Wenatchee and Moses Lake fighting for that third and fourth spot tonight. Now, both these clubs, no matter how they do, are going to host a play-in divisional game on Tuesday. So it doesn't mean a whole lot as far as playoffs, but between these two teams, it is somewhat of a rivalry. It should be a close, hard-fought match.
It's also senior night. 6 Moses Lake players playing their last regular season home game. You're watching I-501 Sports, and it starts now.
Broadcasting live from I-501 Communications HD studio, this is I-501 Sports.
At the 40, the 30, the 20, he could go all the way. Touchdown! Deep to center field. It's going, gone! Can you believe it? It's come down to the last few seconds. He shoots, he scores, they take the lead and the win!
Moses Lake hosting Wenatchee in a Big 9 showdown. Cody, Wenatchee looks like they have a lot of height on their team.
They do. They've got their tallest player at 6 foot and a few others hanging in right around 5'11 and 5'10. Now, Moses Lake does match up pretty well themselves. They got 4 players of their own towering at 5'11 themselves.
Yeah, height's evident on both squads. And Cody, one player to keep an eye on tonight for Moses Lake is Paula Clemons, a defensive specialist and outside hitter. I was able to catch up with Paula for my Sideline Sports Profile of the Week, as she hopes to have a big game for the Chiefs.
Paula Clemons is a senior defensive specialist for the Lady Chiefs. She had 7 kills in the win over Davis on Tuesday. When did she first start playing volleyball?
7th grade is when I first started playing any sports at all. So I was afraid of I don't really know what I was afraid of. I was just oh, I won't make any friends. But yeah, I started in 7th grade.
Why does she love playing volleyball?
I love sport. It's a great stress reliever for me. It just puts my mind at ease. I just and I'm pretty good at it, I'd like to say. Not to sound conceited or anything, but I mean I got here, so.
Who did she mold her game after?
Destiny Hooker, USA Women's Olympic Volleyball Team.
What does she expect from her team this season?
I expect a lot from my team this year, actually. We get along pretty well. We don't have any drama or anything. We all kind of click. So I expect to make a lot of progress over the course of the season. I expect to come out with a lot of wins.
What's her team's ultimate goal?
State 2014! Woo!
Cody, Paula had 7 kills in her last game versus Davis on Tuesday, so she's looking to top that tonight. So we should expect some good numbers from her. Cody, who else should we look out for on this Chiefs squad?
Well, we got 6 seniors we are going to be honoring here tonight. And it is a wonderful bunch of seniors, some terrific leaders. Kylie McKay, of course, Paula, who you were just talking about, Alexis Glazman, Ashley Sampson, Marissa Strickland, and Riley Cranston. Keep your eye on those 4 seniors. They are looking to impact tonight's game, and I think they're going to.
Of course, Kylie McKay was an all-conference player last year. She's hoping to have a big game. Cody, these two teams have played once already this season. We actually took that one 3-2 in a tough 5-set match.
Yeah, and that was kind of, both coaches described that as kind of a sloppy game. One team would kind of be on and the other one off, and they traded sets, and Wenatchee took that 5th one it was pretty tight. But Moses Lake glad to be home and hoping to make it quicker work of it tonight.
Senior night here in Moses Lake. Chiefs taking on the Panthers. We're going to take a break to thank our sponsors and be back in a bit.
Are you looking to improve your or your child's smile? At Casciati Orthodontics, we make it our mission to make braces more affordable and fun. Our business has proudly served the Columbia Basin for over 20 years, and our new conveniently located state-of-the-art facility offers a relaxing environment full of fun activities for the kids. We accept all types of insurance and have convenient payment plans available. Give us a call for a complimentary evaluation, no referral needed, or check us out on the web and make an appointment online.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of these many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
I'm Jacob Taylor, and I'm running for Grant County Auditor. As a certified public accountant, I hold myself to the highest level of ethical standards. As a former Assistant State Auditor and the current Director of Budget and Accounting for Grant County, I have spent my entire professional career working in governmental finance. Please vote to ensure your next county auditor is certified with the experience and integrity necessary to lead Grant County forward. Vote Jacob Taylor, CPA, for Grant County Auditor.
There are cars your parents would recommend you drive. There are cars your driving instructor who taught you the finer points of parallel parking would recommend you drive. And then there are the cars your crazy uncle, the guy who introduced you to speed, metal, and gave you fireworks for your birthday, would recommend you drive. You wouldn't want to let down your uncle, would you?
Moses Lake taking on Wenatchee senior night here in Moses Lake. 6 Chiefs playing their last regular season home game. Cody, both teams set to make the playoffs here for the Big Nine, but still some seeding up in the air. What could happen if Moses Lake wins this game?
Yes, right now they are both tied for that 3rd spot, and this is the last regular season game for both of these teams. Both teams coming off a win on Tuesday. Moses Lake took out Davis on the road 3-0, and Wenatchee taking care of business at home against Sunnyside 3-0. So they are tied coming in here tonight. Winner is going to end up with that 3rd seed. The loser will have the 4th seed, and that will mean that, well, it doesn't matter so much. Both teams are going to end up with a home playoff game on Tuesday, and the 3rd seed will host the 6th place team in the Big Nine, and the 4th seed will host the 5th. So in that sense, it doesn't matter so much who wins. I mean, you're going to end up with a home game, but you have a lot of pride on the line here. That's, I think, the bigger thing to take a look at tonight.
Cody, one thing we do know, the top 2 teams in the league are West Valley and Eisenhower, 2 teams that are ranked in the top 10 in state for 4A. West Valley is currently number 3, Eisenhower's number 8, and they're playing each other tonight.
Yeah, that is going to be a good one, although I really would have to kind of give the nod to West Valley. I think a lot of coaches, when they moved into the Big Nine this year, they are technically just a 3A school competing at the 4A level, but they knew that they were going to be good, but no one expected them to be as good as they are. They have been blowing everyone out of the water. Most of their matches have been 3-0. I think Wenatchee may have gotten, or maybe it was Eastmont, may have gotten 1 game from them through the entire season, and they've only lost once.
That's right, Cody. West Valley undefeated in conference play. Lost once. That was to Bellarmine Prep, an on-conference match. So they're looking strong going into postseason play. But Cody, this Moses Lakes team is also looking strong. In the last game, Greta Hammer had 8 kills. Kylie McKay had 29 assists in their win over Davis on Tuesday.
Yeah, they're playing well, and they're really coming together as a group. And that's what you kind of like to see toward the end of your regular season. And when you start, it's really a new season when you hit the playoffs. When you want your teams to start peaking, and that's really what Moses Lake is looking like, especially when you consider eventually you might have to run into West Valley, and that's a team, like we just said, so good, and they've only lost 4 games. Four games the entire season. They've shut out everyone else.
Well, senior night here in Moses Lake. Just a few minutes till kickoff. We're going to take a short break and be back in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Cindy Carter, your Grant County Commissioner. Currently, I serve the 92,000 residents of Grant County, working with over 700 employees, 11 different labor unions, and providing oversight to an annual budget of $131 million. I have served in this capacity for 7.5 years, working closely with each department and office, reviewing their individual budgets to ensure a balanced overall budget so the county can remain fiscally strong. I'm Cindy Carter. Please vote for me in the 2014 election as your Grant County Commissioner.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
This is Garth Dano. I'm asking for your vote for Grant County Prosecutor, and have practiced law here with my family for 34 years. I care about this county and the people who live and raise their families here. I'm committed to improving our justice system in Grant County so we can all be proud of it. I will hold serious offenders accountable and will work with all our police officers to protect the public. Currently, it takes 3 to 4 years to have a civil trial heard in our courts. I'm committed to working with the judges to solve this unnecessary delay. Please vote for me in the upcoming general election. I am Garth Dano, and I approve this message.
Mom told me that we need to save money on energy around the house. So Dunder and I built a summer force field climatizer to control the weather. Ready, Dunder?
You don't need to be a super genius to save energy and money. Visit grantpud.org to learn how.
Moses Lake taking on Wenatchee in high school volleyball. Nice show of sportsmanship here, Cody, by the Moses Lake team, giving the seniors on Wenatchee all some flowers too.
Yeah, and there's a lot of seniors on this Wenatchee team, and each one of those seniors got a rose courtesy of the Moses Lake volleyball team.
Yeah, a lot of seniors, 10 seniors, in fact, is the number for Wenatchee. So a lot of players playing their last regular season conference match tonight here in Moses Lake. Looks like celebrations are just getting off for the Chiefs here, Cody.
Oh, yeah. And we got balloons and everything going on here tonight. The stands are filling in.
Yeah, definitely a nice crowd on hand. And of course, tomorrow night is a big game for Moses Lake as well. Moses Lake football hosting the Davis Pirates. And Cody, that is pretty much a playoff game.
It is.
If Moses Lake wins that game, they'll get the number 2 seed and will move on to state. And if Davis wins that, looks like they'll get the number 2 seed and move on.
Yeah, only 2 teams are going to make it out of the Big Nine into the playoffs. So big game. Davis, of course, their last 2 games, they've hung 70 points on their opponents. It'll be interesting to see. Moses Lake's got a pretty good defense and a terrific ground game. I think Moses Lake happy to be playing them at home, but that's going to be a good game.
And we'll be airing that game live tomorrow night, and it will be Halloween night. Cody, what are you dressing up as?
I'm dressing up as you.
Oh, that's going to get people fired up.
Yes, good looking.
Thank you.
There'll be 2 good-looking guys for once on our show.
2 of me.
2 of you.
Good to hear. Real quickly, iFiber One Sports is a division of iFiber Communications, home of the fastest internet in the state of Washington, and always top 2 in the United States. iFiber One is also a premier provider of HD TV and digital phone service. If you'd like to upgrade your service, give us a call at the office. Our number is 754-2600. Again, 754-2600. Our camera crew today is Mike Kleins along with Krista Clausen. Spencer King, our producer, back in the studio, and our TD tech director is Nick White. I'm Sean Wells alongside Cody Johnson. Celebrations are still going on, so we'll take a short break and be back in just a moment.
Hello, my name is Michelle Jaderlin, and I'm running for Grant County Auditor. So why should you vote for me? I've lived here for 30 years, and for the past 23 years, I've worked for Grant County. I know every aspect of the job. The people at the county know and rely on me, and know I will be here when they need me. The auditor handles a great deal of money that needs to be accounted for by someone who is committed to serving the people of Grant County. My name is Michelle Jaderlin, and I'm running for Grant County Auditor.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
Getting close to kicking off this match between Moses Lake and Wenatchee, two teams with identical records in conference play at 6 and 5. Cody, you got some score updates for us?
We do. For those of you trying to keep up with the NFL, New Orleans on top of Carolina, 14-0. A little over 13 minutes left in the third quarter there. And kind of surprising in college football, Louisville on top of Florida State, 24-21. Just 1 minute left in the third quarter there. So, wow.
That would be a huge upset, Cody. Of course, Florida State defending national champs, currently number 2 in the nation.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be the first time Louisville has done that to them. I think it was around 2004 they were able to knock them out too. So, but yeah, they're tough to play on the road.
So Cody, getting close to kickoff here. We've talked about, the playoff seeding. So both teams here, they have a lot to play for tonight. You want to get that number 3 or 4 seed.
Yeah, and you add on top of that the fact that, these are two teams that always seem to be going head-to-head when it gets close to playoffs. I don't know why that always is, but they're always, fighting for either seed or, in districts. It's for some reason it's Wenatchee and Moses Lake, and so a lot of history there too.
And Cody, there's 2 sisters on Wenatchee that we should keep an eye on tonight.
Yeah, actually, Wenatchee, they've kind of been battling a flu bug, but they've got most of their players back. But a freshman, Allie Hallberg, just a freshman, she's going to be moving up tonight to play on the varsity squad with her sister Maddie Hallberg, who's a junior, and she's 5'11". Her younger sister Allie is 5'10".
So a couple of freshmen getting some playing action tonight for Wenatchee. Where Moses Lake, Cody, looks like it's all pretty much juniors and seniors.
Yeah, they've got juniors and seniors, and they do have one player out. Maggie Middleton will not suit up tonight. She is a junior, but she's got a sprained hand, a sprained finger, so they're not going to risk anything there. And she won't see any time tonight.
Senior night here in Moses Lake, a nice crowd on hand. We'll take a short break and be back for your action.
You don't need me to tell you that 4 and all-wheel drive time is on its way. But maybe you didn't know your local Toyota dealers are gearing up for the season with special savings on our top-selling 4 and all-wheel drive models. From tough Tundra trucks to our best-selling CUV RAV4 or Benza, the perfect blend of all-wheel drive with safety and style. Plus many others. The bottom line is exceptional 4 or all-wheel drive savings just in time for winter. For full details on these and other savings, visit any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers. Toyota, let's go places.
I'm Daryl Pheasant. I've been your treasurer for 28 years. I take my oath seriously, following the laws consistently and fairly. This complex job depends on experience. Experience to run a $200 million public investment pool. Experience working with state agencies, banks, attorneys, title companies. Experience to know the law and be able to explain it. With reduced staffing, we need a working treasurer. Let me continue working hard for you. Public service, experience, leadership that is unmatched. Vote Daryl Pheasant for County Treasurer.
Hi, I'm Angus Lee, the Grant County Prosecutor, and I've spent my entire adult life committed to public service. As a younger man, I fought for our country in the United States Marines, and I was awarded the Combat Action Ribbon and the Purple Heart. For nearly a decade now, I've been fighting criminals here in Grant County. My trial record speaks for itself. I have convictions in over 90% of my jury trials, and I've personally prosecuted the most serious cases, and I've won.
Angus Lee, the proven crime fighter.
I'm Angus Lee, and I approve this message.
Hi, this is Kelly Moore from Moore Furniture. I want to let you all know how excited we are about Sealy's new gel memory foam beds. Sealy has taken memory foam to a whole new level by infusing gel beads into the mattress to keep you from getting too warm while you sleep. They come with a 25-year warranty, and we've got them on our floor for you to try out. We also offer free delivery and in-house financing, so stop by and see us and get yourself sleeping good at night. Remember, whatever you do in bed, Sealy supports it. So come see us at Moore Furniture in Ephrata or find us on the web at moorefurniture.net.
As the summer has quickly approached, we all enjoy the family barbecue and kids playing in the sprinkler. However, many drivers are distracted and are seldom focusing on what's important while driving. It could be the random phone call, adjusting your stereo, or the lip gloss check in the mirror. Here at Farmers Insurance, we make sure you understand what coverages fit your needs. The more you know, the better you can plan. My name is Cheryl Kono, and I'm your local Farmers Insurance agent.
We are farmers.
Attention business owners. The deadline is fast approaching to advertise in the 2015 edition of the Moses Lake Local Book. Don't be the only business left out. In print or online, it's the best way to reach your customer when they're ready to buy. Call today to place your ad by calling 877-738-9829 or by visiting us online at www.statewideyp.com. The Moses Lake Local Book Telephone Directory. Simply the best advertising.
Big crowd on hand for Moses Lake Volleyball. Chiefs hosting the Panthers of Wenatchee. Our refs tonight are Tim Stummitz, Paula Freeman, and Jack Lee. Again, senior night here in Moses Lake. 6 seniors playing their last game. Conference game here. They could have another playoff home game. And for Wenatchee, 10 seniors playing their last Big 9 regular season conference match.
Yeah, that'll be Tuesday. Both teams will have that home playoff, a play-in district match. They just don't know who they're going to be playing. And of course, this is for 3rd and 4th seed, essentially. And then you got 3 other teams who are possibly going to squeeze into that 5th, 6th spot in the Big 9.
Looks like Moses Lake will serve first. The returning all-conference player, Kylie McKay, who had 29 assists in their home win, on their win of the road at Davis on Tuesday. Serve is up.
Yeah, remember these two teams played a very close match about a month ago. Wenatchee taking it 3-2. Moses Lake will go up first here.
Yeah, nice opening kill by Ashley Sampson. Put the Chiefs up 1-0 in this first set. Wenatchee goes to the outside, but nice defense by Moses Lake. But the Panthers will get the point and tie the match at 1.
Well, that was a nice job with that one-handed dig. They just couldn't get enough help to keep it alive. And that's going to tie us at 1 apiece.
Mackenzie Madlin, a senior setter, will check in for the Panthers. Ashley Sampson tries her luck again. This time, Panthers are in place. And that one goes out of bounds for Wenatchee point.
Yeah, Wenatchee's going to take an early lead here in game number 1, 2-1.
Mackenzie Madlin with the serve for the Panthers.
Boy, both teams are looking fired up.
Chiefs just have to punch that one over, and Cody, that one goes out of bounds for Wenatchee point, an early 3-1 lead in this first set.
That was just a little bit wide. Nice idea, just too far out.
There's a nice kill for the Chiefs. Blockers were in place for Wenatchee, but couldn't handle that one.
Riley Cranston with that booming shot for Moses Lake.
Greta Hammer will now serve for the Chiefs.
And looks like Wenatchee, at first they said Wenatchee in the net, but they reversed and said Moses Lake.
Yeah, they'll say Moses Lake in the net there. Panthers will take that point and take the lead 4-2.
And Kendall still serving for Wenatchee. And we have a stoppage. They'll have to reserve that. One of our officials, Paula, down there checking with the scorers table. Wenatchee out in front, 4-2.
Wenatchee or Moses Lake going for the kill. A little too much on that one. Goes out of bounds for Wenatchee point.
Yeah, Moses Lake looks like they've got some early game jitters going on here. A lot of energy. Got to focus that into some points here now.
Blockers in place for the Panthers, and well done there. Get the point. Up 6-2 now in this first set.
Kendall still with a third serve here.
Kylie McKay with a diving effort for the Chiefs, but just can't get to that one. 7-2 Panthers. Both teams playing well defensively early in this match. Sampson tries to drop that in space, but nice defense by Wenatchee, and they're able just to drop that in the back of the court for the point.
Boy, it looked like it was going to go out of bounds, but it just died and landed just right behind the line.
Wenatchee taking an early lead in this one, 8-2 in this first set. We're going to take a short break and be back in just a moment.
Pheasant Fruit Stand. Starting as a community service in 1970, we become one of the largest family-owned apple stands in Eastern Washington. We offer quality fresh apples and low family prices. Each bin of apples is picked and delivered straight to the fruit stand. Some of the customers buy a few apples, but most buy their apples for the rest of the year. It's simple. Fill it, weigh it, and pay it. Pheasant Fruit Stand is just north of Ephrata. Visit our website or like us on Facebook and become part of the Pheasant Fruit Stand family.
We cover sports all around the Columbia Basin. College, high school, pee-wee, we do it all.
It can get pretty busy around here. Seems like there's always something going on. 1 minute we're out shooting a live broadcast for football or volleyball, and the next minute we're racing right back to the studio.
People wonder how we do it all the time. It just comes second nature to us.
And with the playoffs just weeks away, this next game's going to be a big one. For I-501 Sports, I'm Bob Kirkpatrick.
And I'm Cody Johnson.
Thanks for tuning in.
All right, we're good. Thanks, guys.
We eat, drink, and breathe sports.
For us, it's like putting your pants on one leg at a time.
They forgot their pants again, didn't they?
Yep.
Wenatchee on top of Moses Lake, 9-3 in this first set. Cody, Panthers looking strong so far.
Yeah, Moses Lake trying to get a rally going, and they have picked up the last 2 points here with Ashley Sampson serving for Moses Lake.
Just what the Chiefs need to get back in this match, a run of points. Kylie McKay tries to dig that one out, but too much power on that. Panthers now up 10-4. A nice diving dig by Ashley Sampson. Chiefs find some space and get the point.
And they've cut the lead to just 5 points. And Maggie Middleton has come in for Moses Lake.
Paula Clemons now serving for the Chiefs. Able to sneak that one over the net. And a misplay there by Wenatchee. Chiefs will take the point. Again, Paula Clemons had 7 kills in Moses Lake's last game. A big playmaker for this Chiefs squad. Wenatchee able to find some space on the court that time and take 11-6 lead.
And we'll give you a quick update in college football. Florida State and Louisville tied at 24, beginning of the fourth quarter. Now check that. Florida State on top 28-24.
A lift called on Wenatchee. Moses Lake will take the point, and Cody now only down by 4 points.
Yeah, they're getting a rally going here. And, you know, this was the kind of back and forth game that the coaches described when these two teams met in Wenatchee about a month ago.
Marissa Strickland with a nice serve for the Chiefs. Wenatchee unable to possess that one. Chiefs will make this a 3-point game. Blockers in place for Wenatchee. And a point goes to the Chiefs again, Cody.
Moses Lake on a roll here. They've cut that lead to just 2 points. Wenatchee in front, 11-9.
Marissa Strickland still serving for the Chiefs. Wenatchee goes to the outside, but can't get anything on that kill. Falls into the net. We got a 1-point game. Wenatchee will take a timeout to go over things. 11-10, Panthers on top. We're gonna take a short break and be back in just a bit.
Are you looking to improve your or your child's smile? At Casciati Orthodontics, we make it our mission to make braces more affordable and fun. Our business has proudly served the Columbia Basin for over 20 years. And our new conveniently located state-of-the-art facility offers a relaxing environment full of fun activities for the kids. We accept all types of insurance and have convenient payment plans available. Give us a call for a complimentary evaluation, no referral needed, or check us out on the web and make an appointment online.
Wenatchee on top of Moses Lake, 11-10 in this first set. Cody, Wenatchee had a nice early lead, but the Chiefs came roaring back.
Yeah, they had a nice lead built up there, and you know, you said it before. It's a game of runs here in volleyball, and Moses Lake answered right back.
Marissa Strickland still serving for the Chiefs. Nice defense being played by both teams in this first set. And Moses Lake's going to tie this matchup at 11-all.
Coach DeHogue fired up there. Boy, he's excited. He's really going to miss his senior squad. Boy, they've just a terrific bunch of young ladies.
Wenatchee unable to hang on to that serve. Moses Lake will take their first lead. Of course, they led 1-0 in this match, but now up 12-11 on top of Wenatchee. Nice dig by Ashley Sampson. Paula Clemons just has to hit that one over the net. And Moses Lake will get the point.
Maddie Tudor with a nice shot there. Gets it by the front blockers for Wenatchee, and they'll go up by 2.
Marissa Strickland still serving for the Chiefs. Chiefs unable to dig that one out. Panthers finally get a point, Cody.
Yeah, maybe some miscommunication there on the part of Moses Lake. Ashley Sampson, Maddie Hallberg serving for Wenatchee there.
Kylie McKay trying to just put that ball in some open space. Wenatchee able to dig it out. Moses Lake finds the back corner of the court for the point.
Boy, well placed too, exactly in that back corner. Angela Gonchuk serving for Moses Lake. Ooh, she almost was able to dig that one up.
Yeah, Lachey Roylance with a diving effort for Moses Lake. Just couldn't get to the bottom of that ball, and Panthers take the point. Now only down by 1, 14-13. But they'll give that point right back to Moses Lake.
Yeah, Christina Dietrich with the serve there. That's going to give Moses Lake a chance to keep or to get another run going.
Riley Cranston checks back in for the Chiefs, and Kyla McKay is now serving. Kyla McKay sets up Sampson, and she'll get the kill.
Boy, nice cross-court shot. I think Wenatchee was caught off guard there.
Chiefs going to Sampson a lot on the outside here, Cody, in this first set.
And it's been working.
Kylie McKay with a nice serve. Wenatchee just has to hit that one back over the net.
They're going to get called for a double hit there.
Two players checking in for Wenatchee. Lauren Keck
and Mackenzie Madlin also checking in to serve, and that one will go into the net.
That'll put the Chiefs on top by 3, 17-14 here in this first set from Moses Lake. Greta Hammer serving now for the Chiefs, a junior who's also a big playmaker for this Moses Lake team.
Yeah, Wenatchee's going to get called for being in the net there. That's going to give Moses Lake their biggest lead here.
18-14, Chiefs on top. Hammer still serving for Moses Lake.
Yeah, that was a nice flat serve, had some speed on it.
Chiefs now with their biggest lead of this first set, 19-14. Blockers in place for Moses Lake. Strickland with the block, 20-14, Chiefs on top.
Yeah, there's no way that ball was getting by Strickland that time.
Moses Lake gets called for running into the net.
Boy,
but Cody, what a nice run they just had.
Yeah, boy, that was close too. I think the referees almost took a second look at it, but you're right. Wenatchee will get the point there.
Kendall Still now serving for Wenatchee. Blockers in place for the Panthers. They'll get that point.
Yeah, Wenatchee doing a good job up front there. And they've cut that lead to just 4 now. Chiefs on top, 20 to 14. Make that 20 to 17.
Little misplay there by Ashley Sampson. Panthers and only down by 3 in this first set, 20 to 17. And a nice kill there by Marissa Strickland.
Boy, Strickland doing a great job hitting from the outside there. And Madeline Miller's come in for Wenatchee.
Ashley Sampson serving for the Chiefs. Wenatchee goes to their hitter on the outside, but nice block by Moses Lake. And Moses Lake finds some space. Riley Cranston with a heads-up play.
Boy, nice shot right down the line.
22-17 now, Chiefs on top. That will sneak in though. Wenatchee comes right back with a nice hit there for the point. Call it 22-18.
And Krista Dietrich comes back in for the Panthers. Chandler with that serve for Wenatchee, and they're going to get a point out of it.
Just a great block there by Krista Dietrich. In great position for Wenatchee. Panthers now only down by 3. They'll give the point right back to Moses Lake. Paula Clemons now checks back in, and she'll serve for the Chiefs, trying to close out this first set.
Yeah, they just need 2 more points to put this one away, up 23-19.
A nice dig by Ashley Sampson keeps this point alive. Go to Maddie Halberg for the kill, and she delivers.
That was a nice shot. Pretty hard to dig that one out. And looks like we have a couple players checking in for Wenatchee.
Alexis Garrison will check in.
And looks like we've also got Lindley Weiss coming in, and she'll serve for Wenatchee.
Nice dig by Wenatchee to keep this point going. Panthers have to just hit this one back over. Strickland with the kill for the Chiefs.
Boy, that was a booming shot. And they're 1 point away from taking game 1.
Call it set point. Chiefs on top, 24-20. Marissa Strickland serving for the Chiefs. She already has 2 aces in this first set. Looks like that one's just out of bounds.
Boy, that was close though, wasn't it?
Living on the edge.
Yeah.
Panthers will get the point though, now only down 3.
Maddie Halberg serving for Wenatchee. Oh, Moses Lake able to keep it alive, but not for long.
A great dive-in effort by Kylie McKay to keep that point alive, but Greta Hammer just couldn't get that over the net. 24-22 in this first set. Moses Lake takes a timeout. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment.
At Moses Lake Community Health Center, we have had the privilege to serve the local communities since 1978.
What I like about working at this clinic more than any other clinic that I've worked at is the patient care. With the patient care team that we've assembled, it allows us to take care of as many facets of the patient and their family's needs.
Please take the opportunity to experience the high-quality care provided at our clinics.
24-22, Chiefs on top over Wenatchee in this first set. Wenatchee does have the serve. Maddie Hallberg will be serving for the Panthers. Greta Hammer just has to hit that one back over. Kendall still now with a chance, and actually Moses Lake will get that point, and they'll take this first set 25-22. Chiefs on top over Wenatchee, 1-0. Senior night here from Moses Lake. We're going to take a short break and be back for your second set.
I'm Jacob Taylor, and I'm running for Grant County Auditor. As a certified public accountant, I hold myself to the highest level of ethical standards. As a former assistant state auditor and the current director of budget and accounting for Grant County, I have spent my entire professional career working in governmental finance. Please vote to ensure your next county auditor is certified with the experience and integrity necessary to lead Grant County forward. Vote Jacob Taylor, CPA, for Grant County Auditor.
Moses Lake takes a tough first set, 25-22. Cody, a back and forth set. Who impressed you for the Chiefs?
Well, I tell you, Wenatchee, they jumped out to what I thought was going to be a pretty difficult lead to come back from. But, boy, someone just flipped the switch in that entire Moses Lake team. Boy, they just stepped it up a couple notches, took the lead, and didn't look back.
Yeah, Maddie Tudor had 4 kills for the Chiefs. Really a player who stepped up. And Cody, you have another score update for us.
We do. Louisville not going away. They have marched down the field, punched in another touchdown. They're out in front of Florida State, 31-28. And in the NFL, New Orleans still out in front, 21-7 over Carolina. With about 2 minutes left in the third quarter there.
Well, what a shocker that would be if Louisville could hang on and pull off that upset over the number 2 team in the nation in Florida State.
Yeah, they've had a few close calls already, but tough to go into Louisville, especially with that number 2 on your back. I think they've been waiting for this.
So Cody, if you're Wenatchee, what do you try to do to get back and win this second set and tie things back up?
Well, I don't think Wenatchee's going to be looking to do really anything different except, cut down on the unforced errors. These two teams know each other pretty well, and at this stage in the season, it's just about the runs, like you've talked about before. You get on a run, you try and stay on a run long enough to be able to put it away. But Moses Lake playing pretty good here at home tonight.
Yeah, we mentioned Maddie Tudor with 4 kills already. Also Marissa Strickland playing very well. She has 2 kills and 2 aces for the Chiefs.
Yeah, boy, she is having a terrific game tonight.
Second set just about to kick off.
I'm looking forward to that game tomorrow night, that football game, Moses Lake hosting Davis. And again, that is a pretty big game. Winner's going to take that final spot, playoff spot. Wenatchee will finish number 1, unless, of course, they stumble. But probably not. So Moses Lake needs to take out Davis tomorrow night. That broadcast at 7.
A big game at Lions Field. Second set is off. Strickland hits that one back over. Kendall still gets up for the Panthers, but that one goes out of bounds.
Yeah, I want to say a little bit long. Moses Lake taking the lead here in game 2, 1-0.
And very quickly, Riley Cranston checks in for Moses Lake. Kylie McKay now serving. A nice kill, but nice defense by the Chiefs. Blockers in place for Moses Lake, and they'll take a 2-0 lead.
Boy, Greta Hammer with a huge block up front for Moses Lake.
Kylie McKay will continue to serve for the Chiefs. That one just trickles over the net. A nice diving effort there, but Panthers will take that point.
Yeah, referee didn't help her out there. It was close enough. He could have helped hit it over, but I think that's illegal.
Kendall Still now serving for the Panthers. Greta Hammer gets up on that one. And Ashley Sampson finish it off.
Boy, heads up play, seeing that ball come over the net, able to just put it away.
Sampson impressing early. Chiefs on top 3-1 in this second set.
Madeline Milner is checked in for Wenatchee.
Looks like Chiefs will get called for playing into the net. Panthers will take a lead, or excuse me, not the lead, but they'll get a point there. Chiefs on top 3-2. Amira Chandler serving for the Panthers. And she's unable to dig that one out. Chiefs to take a 4-2 lead. And Cody, that's 3 kills for Strickland now.
Yeah, boy, she's having a great game here tonight.
McKay just had to hit that one back over the net. And Panthers will get called for a double hit.
Moses Lake looking pretty good here in game 2, up 5-2 now.
A diving effort by the Panthers, but the Chiefs will take the point and take a 4-point lead, 6-2 in this second set.
Boy, well-placed shot, too.
Sampson serving for the Chiefs. Blockers were in place, but just couldn't get that one back over. Panthers cut the lead to 3.
And a couple players checking in for Wenatchee. Alexis Garrison and Lindley Weiss will come back in. Boy, again, another well-placed ball for Moses Lake.
7-3, Chiefs now on top. Paula Clemons will check in, and she will serve for Moses Lake.
But they're playing some smart volleyball here. And their coach, Mike DeHogue, has said, you know, our volleyball knowledge has gone way up, and it sure is looking like it tonight.
Nice defensive effort there by Moses Lake to keep this point going. Blockers in place. Strickland just tries to find that space. And the Chiefs will get the point.
Boy, again, not much Wenatchee can do here.
Madison Tudor with her 5th kill now on the night. A nice smart play by Kylie McKay. A nice just little drop shot there, Cody.
Boy, you know, and they're up by 6 now, 9-3.
Paula Clemons continues to serve for Moses Lake. And a nice serve there. Too tough to handle for the Panthers.
Well, I think Wenatchee's thinking about taking another timeout here. Moses Lake on one heck of a run. And Kendall Still will check in for the Panthers.
Nice dig out by Ashley Sampson. Clemons, a nice strong kill there. And Moses Lake will get the point. Too many hits for the Panthers.
Yeah, that 4th hit will get you every time. And And Moses Lake out to an 8-point lead, 11-3 now.
Make that 12-3. Wenatchee hit that one out of bounds. Wenatchee's going to call a timeout to think things over. 12-3, Chiefs on top. Take a short break and be back in just a bit.
There are cars your parents would recommend you drive. There are cars your driving instructor who taught you the finer points of parallel parking would recommend you drive. And then there are the cars your crazy uncle, the guy who introduced you to speed metal and gave you fireworks for your birthday, would recommend you drive. You wouldn't want to let down your uncle, would you?
Moses Lake out on top of Wenatchee in this second set, 12-3. Cody, what does Wenatchee need to do to turn things around?
Well, you know, Moses Lake is just on fire right now, but, you know, boy, Wenatchee, their rhythm is off here. And, gosh, Moses Lake out to a 9-point lead now, 12-3. They need to... their coach has been telling them, slow down, get back to basics, and they'll get the point back there.
Yeah, Wenatchee gets the point. Paula Clemons unable to get to that. Panthers now only down by 8, 12-4, but they'll give it right back to the Chiefs.
Well, we got a back and forth game in college football. Florida State back on top, 34-31 at Louisville. Just 3 minutes, 46 seconds left in the fourth quarter there.
Marissa Strickland serving for Moses Lake. They go to Tudor on the outside, and a nice dig out by Wenatchee. This time Sampson gets a crack, and she'll get the point.
Boy, nice shot down the line, and they've extended that lead now to 10 points.
That's her fourth kill on the night. Walker's in place for Wenatchee. That one goes out of bounds for a Chief point.
Boy, they're doing everything right tonight.
15-4, Chiefs out on top. Chiefs just have to hit this one back over, and they do. Panthers go to Kendall, still on the outside, but the Chiefs able to dig it out. Sampson able to get that back over the net. And that one will go out of bounds for the Moses Lake point.
Boy, Moses Lake doing a great job keeping that ball alive, and it ends up being a point that's going to put them out in front by 12.
A great rally by both teams, and then a great serve by Marissa Strickland.
Moses Lake up 17-4 now.
That's her third ace of the match.
And we got Madeline Milner coming back in for Wenatchee.
Chiefs out on top big in this second set, 17-4. And another ace for Strickland.
Boy, right down the line.
She's having a game for the Chiefs, 4 aces and 4 kills. Chiefs on top, 18-4. Wenatchee players now talking to the head ref. Not sure what they're talking about, Cody.
I don't know. It's got to be a rotation issue here, and we have Wenatchee trying to get another player into the game.
But Cody, what a run this Chiefs squad has been on in this second set.
Oh, yeah, and Wenatchee went up to that early lead in game number 1, and then once Moses Lake took over, I mean, wow, it's been like an avalanche here. And looks like Anna Crail comes in for the Panthers.
Strickland will continue to serve for the Chiefs. Another great serve, and that's another ace.
5 aces for that young lady.
19-4, Chiefs on top. Tries a pooch serve there, Cody. Wenatchee able to control this one. Tudor, that time for the kill.
Boy, Moses Lake is just hitting so well from the outside here tonight, and it's almost every time resulted in a point.
Strickland still serving for the Chiefs, now up 20-4. And another ace for Strickland.
That thing just died as it went over the net. Nice, fast, flat serve.
That's her 6th ace of the night. Panthers just have to hit this back over the net. Setting up Tudor on the outside, and Tudor delivers.
And once again, from the outside, another point, and Moses Lake almost getting close to putting this one away. Up 22-4 now.
Chiefs on fire in this second set. Strickland with another great serve. And Moses Lake will get the point again, Cody.
Boy, that's just absolutely amazing. It's rare that you get a run like this going on, and Wenatchee's going to try and end this run, calling a timeout here.
Wenatchee trying to change the momentum, take a timeout. Chiefs on top, 23-4. Take a quick break and be back in just a moment.
Hi, I'm Cindy Carter, your Grant County Commissioner. Currently, I serve the 92,000 residents of Grant County, working with over 700 employees, 11 different labor unions, and providing oversight to an annual budget of $131 million. I have served in this capacity for 7.5 years, working closely with each department and office, reviewing their individual budgets to ensure a balanced overall budget so the county can remain fiscally strong. I'm Cindy Carter. Please vote for me in the 2014 election as your Grant County Commissioner.
23-4, Moses Lake on top of Wenatchee, dominating this second set. Marissa Strickland has 6 aces on the night, and she is still serving for the Chiefs. A nice dig by Ashley Sampson, sets up Tudor on the outside. Moses Lake will get the point.
And they're just 1 point away from taking game 2, up 24-4.
Set point for Moses Lake, trying to take a 2-0 set lead in this match. Nice diving effort by Kylie McKay. Wenatchee called for being in the net. Chiefs will take this second set 25-4 in dominating fashion. Moses Lake up 2-0. I'm going to take a break and thank our sponsors and be back in just a bit.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
This is Garth Dano. I'm asking for your vote for Grant County Prosecutor, and have practiced law here with my family for 34 years. I care about this county and the people who live and raise their families here. I'm committed to improving our justice system in Grant County so we can all be proud of it. I will hold serious offenders accountable and will work with all our police officers to protect the public. Currently, it takes 3 to 4 years to have a civil trial heard in our courts. I am committed to working with the judges to solve this unnecessary delay. Please vote for me in the upcoming general election. I am Garth Dano, and I approve this message.
Mom told me that we need to save money on energy around the house. So Dunder and I built a summer force field climatizer to control the weather. Ready, Dunder?
You don't need to be a super genius to save energy and money. Visit grantpud.org to learn how.
And Moses Lake out 2-1 now over Wenatchee. And we're about a minute from getting game number 3 going here. But boy, Wenatchee, they went out to a small lead to begin game 1. And someone flipped a light switch somewhere, but Moses Lake came storming back. Won game number 1, 25-22. And absolutely crushed Wenatchee in the second set, 25-4. Marissa Strickland of Moses Lake with 6 aces and 4 kills in game number 2, and just hitting terrific from the outside positions. And there's not a whole lot that Wenatchee's been able to do to stop it. Now the key right here for game 3 is, can Moses Lake keep this momentum going and put this away in 3 quick sets?
Cody, the way they played in the second set, I don't see why that can't happen in the third set.
You know, they're looking good, and we talked about this, you know, teams that are peaking toward the end of the regular season, and you've really started to see that with Moses Lake. I mean, on Tuesday, they took out Davis 3-0.
And that's a tough Davis team, too, Cody.
And that was, I want to say that was on the road. Let me double check that for you. Yeah, it was on the road.
And Kylie McKay, who's now serving for the Chiefs, had 29 assists, and that went over Davis.
Yeah. Why, you know, you give a lot of credit to these 6 seniors on this Moses Lake team. They have really rallied their entire team. And, boy, here we go again.
Ashley Sampson starts off this third set with a kill for Moses Lake. That's her 5th kill of the night. Kylie McKay will continue to serve now for the Chiefs. And there's an ace for Kylie.
Boy, you know, Wenatchee looks like they're in the twilight zone here tonight. Again, you know, Wenatchee won just a month ago when they played Moses Lake at home. I'm sorry, in Wenatchee, 3-2.
A tough 5-set match. Wenatchee came out on top, but this has been all Moses Lake in this match. Chiefs now on top, 3-0 in this third set. Panthers will get called for going over the net that time, Cody. 4-0 now Chiefs.
Not a lot of things going right for the Panthers here.
Blockers in place for Moses Lake. And Panthers will get their first point of this third set.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that's all it does take, though. You know, you get a point and you can relax a little bit.
And that's 2 points in a row now for Wenatchee. 4-2, Chiefs on top. Walker's in place for the Panthers. And Moses Lake will get that point.
Yeah. Up 5-2 now. And Hammer with the serve. What a name for, if you're a volleyball player, Hammer. Retta Hammer.
Retta Hammer, and she has...
Intimidating.
She has an ace already. And just when I say that, she gets another.
There you go.
2 aces now for Greta Hammer. Moses Lake on top 6-2 in this third set. And that's 2 aces in a row now for Hammer. And Strickland in the right spot to just tip that back down for the Moses Lake point.
And just like that, Moses Lake up by 6 now, 8-2.
Wenatchee with the big point there. Kendall still went out serve for the Panthers.
Another quick update in college football. Florida State's up 42-31 over Louisville with 1:26 left in that game. Looks like they're going to pull that one out, Sean.
Unable to dig that one up. A couple points in a row now for Wenatchee. Makes this 8-4. Chiefs on top. Maddie Halberg with the kill. Panthers on a little bit of a run here, Cody.
Yeah, boy, they've been very far and few between. But they have cut that lead down to just 3 points now. Moses Lake 8, Wenatchee 5.
Kylie McKay goes back to Sampson. And Panthers make this a 2-point game. Again, this match is a best-of-5 set. Panthers won 3-2, the first time these teams played this season. So plenty of volleyball left in this match.
Oh, yeah. I mean, as badly as Wenatchee was beaten here in game number 2, you really cannot overlook them. They are a good club.
And blockers in place for the Chiefs. They'll get the point. And that one falls in the back corner. Wenatchee cuts this to a 3-point game.
All right, Chandler serving for Wenatchee here.
Cody, she's a tall player for this Panther squad, 6'2".
Yeah, she is their tallest player. One of those 10 seniors on this squad.
A nice dig by Greta Hammer. Halbert can't get that kill over the net. Chiefs now up 11-8. Paula Clemons will check back in for Moses Lake, and she'll get a chance to serve. Another nice dig by Greta Hammer. Sampson trying to just dive down and dig that one out, but just can't get enough on it. Chiefs now on top 11-9.
Yeah, Wenatchee keeping it close here in game 3. Alexis Garrison with the serve for Wenatchee.
And that one falls in for a Wenatchee point.
Boy, that was such a nice block up front by Moses Lake, but Wenatchee, quick thinking there, got that ball right back over. And looks like we'll have a timeout here.
Actually, they'll say.
No, they're going to wait.
Well, he'll save his timeout. Alexis Garrison will still serve now for the Panthers. And that one hits the net. Moses Lake now takes a 12-10 lead.
And Marissa Strickland serving for the Lady Chiefs. Trying to build on that 2-point lead.
Make that a 3-point lead now as that ball goes into the net. 13-10 Chiefs in this third set.
Well, that serve looked like it was going to go long. Wenatchee kept it in play, and Moses Lake picking up the point.
14-10 now, Chiefs on top. Marissa Strickland serving for Moses Lake. She already has 6 aces on the match. Can't dig that one out. Panthers cut the deficit to 3. Kylie McKay sets up Greta Hammer, but a nice dig by Wenatchee. But then Kylie McKay finds some space for Moses Lake.
Boy, wide open on the other side of the court. Kylie saw it and shot that ball in no man's land over there. Nothing that Wenatchee could have done to dig that one out.
Alexis Glazeman checks in for Moses Lake, and she will serve. Sampson delivers for another Moses Lake kill.
Boy, and looks like Moses Lake on another big run here, up by 5.
That's Sampson's 6th kill of the night. Gleesman will continue to serve. And she'll get the ace.
Touch before it went out of bounds. And Moses Lake out in front by 6, now 17-11.
Greta Hammer with a smart play there. Make that a 7-point lead now for Moses Lake.
The Hammer strikes again.
Just can't get that one over the net. 18-12 now, Chiefs on top.
And we got a final. Florida State takes the win over Louisville, 42-31.
That game a lot closer than people thought it would have been, Cody.
Yeah, I think it was a lot closer than Florida State thought it was going to be.
Nice block by Greta Hammer. And blockers in the right position and won't get the point for Moses Lake.
Yeah, they got a nice lead built up now, Sean. 7 points. Riley Cranston checks in for Moses Lake.
Kylie McKay with the serve. Nice block, but too much power on that kill for Wenatchee.
And Mackenzie Madeline comes back in for Wenatchee, and she'll serve down by 6 points. Yeah, she's going to get called for a double hit there.
Yeah, double hit on the Panthers. A nice kill by Riley Cranston. Greta Hammer will now serve for the Chiefs, up 20-13 in this third set.
Ooh, that's a nice shot. Placed near that back line.
Nice placement on that shot for the Panthers. Kendall still serving for Wenatchee. And a nice kill by Maddie Holberg.
Yeah, they've cut that lead to just 5 points now, 20-15.
And Wenatchee needs to win this set to force a fourth set. Cranston just tries to tip that one over, but just wide for another Wenatchee point.
Kendall still on a roll here, serving for Wenatchee.
Strickland with the kill for the Chiefs.
Boy, that was such a nice job with the set to set that kill up. It just perfect timing, the height of it.
Addison Tudor will check back in for Moses Lake. Ashley Sampson now serving. And Panthers able just to sneak that one in some open space.
Yeah, they got that just over the front line of Moses Lake. And they've cut that lead to 4 points now.
Myra Chandler serving for Wenatchee, and she serves that one into the net. 22-17 now. Chiefs on top, just 3 points away from taking this match.
And Paula Clemons has checked in for Moses Lake, and she'll do the honors here.
And Clemons gets the ace.
Moses Lake about ready to put this one away, 23-17.
That will drop in for a Wenatchee point. Hanging on here, Cody, down by 5. 23-18.
And Lauren Keck checks in for Wenatchee.
And that will go into the net. Match point now for Moses Lake, up 24-18. Marissa Strickland will get the chance to close this one out. Has 6 aces already on the night.
Boy, she's the right person to have in right now. And have serving for you.
And that's going to do it. Greta Hammer with the kill for Moses Lake. Chiefs knock off Wenatchee in 3 straight sets. 25-18 in this third set. And that's going to wrap up. They're going to get the number 3 seed in the Big 9 Conference. We're going to take a break to thank our sponsors and be back for our post-game wrap-up.
Hello, my name is Michelle Jaderlin, and I'm running for Grant County Auditor. So why should you vote for me? I've lived here for 30 years, and for the past 23 years, I've worked for Grant County. I know every aspect of the job. The people at the county know and rely on me, and know I will be here when they need me. The auditor handles a great deal of money that needs to be accounted for by someone who is committed to serving the people of Grant County. My name is Michelle Jaderlin, and I'm running for Grant County Auditor.
Just when I thought the blizzard couldn't get any better, DQ put the blizzard inside a waffle cone. This is mind-blowing. So when DQ asked me how I would tell the world, I said... Sounds better in Italian.
Pretty impressive, Liz. Any blizzard, like confetti cake, now in a fresh-baked waffle cone. This is fan food, not fast food.
Moses Lake knocks off Wenatchee in 3 straight sets. Cody really dominated after that first set.
Yeah, you know, Wenatchee, they got out to that short lead in game 1, and then it was just all Moses Lake after that. They're going to take that 3rd seed. They're going to be hosting a play-in for the district tournament on Tuesday. And we don't know who they're going to play, but they're going to host the number 6 team, which means Wenatchee will host the other play-in game as the number 4 seed taking on the number 5 seed here in the Big 9.
And Moses Lake on a roll late in this season, set themselves up for a big playoff run. Madison Strickland, 6 aces tonight, Cody.
Oh, she was just spectacular. Her and Hammer. Boy, you know, the Hammer. You really got to love how these seniors have rallied their entire team. Just a great bunch of young ladies and good leaders. And, you know, this Moses Lake team, they're really peaking at the right time.
Moses Lake knocks off Wenatchee in 3 straight sets. Remember, we'll be at Lions Field tomorrow night for Moses Lake hosting Davis in a big football game in the Big 9 Conference. For Cody Johnson, I'm Sean Wells. We'll see you tomorrow.